You know that dream? The one where you finish a coding boot camp and walk right into a six-figure junior developer job? Yeah, it's time for a reality check. For years, software development was sold as the safest career path out there, a golden ticket to the middle class. But right now, a silent and seismic shift is happening. Hiring for entry-level developers has completely fallen off a cliff, and companies are realizing they can get the same work done for a tiny fraction of the cost. This isn't just a market correction, it's a fundamental restructuring of the entire tech industry. Section 1, the silent crash. And I'm not just being dramatic, the numbers are brutal. Since late 2022, employment for young developers has tanked. A Stanford digital economy study found that for those aged 22 to 25, employment has dropped by nearly 20%. Meanwhile, the unemployment rate for recent computer science and computer engineering graduates is sitting at 6.1% and 7.5% respectively. That's significantly higher than for graduates in fields like nursing or civil engineering. This isn't just a hiring freeze, it's a deep freeze, and it's aimed squarely at the bottom rung of the ladder. So why is this happening? It's a calculated choice. One survey found that about 4 in 10 business leaders plan to replace workers with AI by 2026. The very tasks that used to be the training ground for new coders, writing boilerplate code, fixing small bugs, and cranking out basic scripts, are exactly what AI is good at. Companies are asking themselves, why on earth would I hire a junior for $90,000 when an AI tool costs me a few bucks a month? Section 2, the AI junior and the broken ladder. This brings us to the heart of the problem. The traditional junior developer role is being replaced by an AI. Coding assistants are incredible at the repetitive, simple tasks that once filled a junior's entire day. They can spit out thousands of lines of code, write documentation, and suggest bug fixes in an instant. Sure, this can boost a human junior's productivity, but it also makes them seem disposable. The work is still getting done, but the human apprentice is being cut out of the picture. This creates a terrifying paradox. For now, senior developers seem safe. Their jobs are shifting to focus on high-level system architecture, security oversight, and reviewing the code that AI pumps out. But that safety is an illusion. If companies stop hiring juniors, where do they think the next generation of senior developers is going to come from? The career ladder that has defined software engineering for decades is breaking. You can't get to the top if the first step is missing. And some companies are already feeling the burn, with senior developers burning out as they're forced to juggle high-level design and the implementation details that AI still can't handle. Section 3. The Great Restructuring, from coder to orchestrator. This isn't the end of coding jobs, but it is the end of coding jobs as we know them. The role isn't being eliminated, it's being elevated. The industry doesn't need an army of people who can just write code from scratch anymore. It needs pilots, not engine builders. It needs developers who can act as orchestrators, guiding AI, stitching its outputs into a cohesive whole, and applying the critical judgment that these models completely lack. We're already seeing new roles emerge from this shift. Job titles like AI Solutions Architect, AI Code Auditor, and AI Integration Engineer are starting to pop up from major companies. These jobs aren't about writing code line by line. They're about integrating AI into bigger systems, making sure its output is secure and ethical, and aligning its power with real business goals. The demand is shifting from coders to human AI collaborators. Section 4. How to survive and thrive in the age of AI. So, what does all this mean for you if you're trying to break into the industry today? The answer is simple. Stop trying to be a traditional junior developer. That job is vanishing. First, you have to become AI proficient. That means mastering prompt engineering, learning to work with AI tools as a true collaborator, and most importantly, developing the skill of auditing and debugging AI-generated code. The best engineers are going to be the ones who know when not to trust the AI. Second, pivot to the skills AI can't replicate. We're talking high-level system design, complex back-end logic, and deep business understanding. An AI can write a function, but it can't grasp the business context or make the architectural trade-offs needed to build a system that can scale and last. These used to be senior-level skills. Now they're becoming the price of entry. Finally, you have to use AI as your own personal, patient mentor. Use it to get instant feedback and supercharge your learning. Focus on the why behind the code, not just the how. The developers who are going to make it aren't the fastest typists. They're the deepest thinkers. This is a massive shift, and the dust is far from settled. I want to hear from you. What are you seeing in the job market? Do you think AI is a tool, or is it a replacement? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve in this crazy industry, make sure to subscribe for more analysis. The great unhiring of junior developers isn't a temporary blip. It's the chaotic and frankly painful birth of a new era in software development. The path forward is getting narrower and much steeper, demanding a higher level of skill from day one. The era of just learning to code is over. The future belongs to those who learn to think, to design, and to orchestrate the most powerful creative tools ever made. The junior developer is dead. Long live the AI-augmented engineer.